Okay, what is up, guys? We are back with the car talk, the one everyone loves. Today was the last day of cycle 3. So we are done. Now we are just waiting. Blood looks good. Better than last time, actually, I believe. My counts are higher than before. Hopefully the car is not too loud with the windows down. But yeah, so everything's good. Just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about, what's kind of going on, what's keeping me going, and those kind of things, and maybe something you guys can use. So I'll start it off with the mental aspect of things. I think that is crucial for this treatment and anyone going through anything similar. I think that without a good, positive mindset, this shit's gonna suck if you don't have a good mindset, And by a good mindset, I don't mean like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. No, not everything's gonna be okay, because everything's probably not gonna be okay. You're gonna run into stuff that's gonna pop out of nowhere, Like, I've had a few minor things. I haven't had anything major, thankfully. I haven't had any blood transfusions. All my results have been good, and I think that, that is something. The results speak. I mean, I see so many, again, it's genetic, and, not everyone can handle chemo the same, but it's, if you look at me versus someone else, I think there's a big difference in mentality, and this, fire inside me where I just want to win, I'm winners win and losers lose, guys. So if you're not going into this with this mindset of, shit's gonna suck, there's nothing you can do about it, but, you gotta be grateful. You gotta be happy, I mean, just think about if you had this cancer, like, even 20 years ago, I've had so many of you guys comment that, you're still here commenting, and you had cancer years and years ago. My treatment's so much better than yours. I have no reason to complain. What you guys have gone through, some of you, is probably way worse, and your side effects are probably way worse. So I have no reason to complain about anything, So I think you have to have that kind of mentality where it's like, okay, this shit sucks, but we're gonna do our best. And you know what? In the end, if everything isn't okay, and there's not much you can do about a specific outcome, it's like, at least you tried your best, because regret is such a big thing that I've regret a lot of stuff, but I don't, I'm grateful that this experience that I'm going through has shown me that I don't want to regret any more stuff, So I'm going to live the life that I want. I'm going to live how I want to live. I'm going to do those things that are going to make me look back one day on my deathbed, and I'll be happy that, that I got fucking chemo today, and now I'm about to go hit legs in the gym. I got chemo probably less than an hour ago. So, I mean, do I want to go? No, but I want to have I have a goal, and, going to the gym today is one step towards achieving that goal. So that's another thing, guys. You gotta set goals, and you don't set expectations or limits, Set goals. The plan might get fucking destroyed, but the goal stays the same. Again, little stuff will come up, no matter what you're going through, Like, my situation isn't the worst, and there's some of you out there that, it might be a lot harder to get out and go to the gym. So that's why it's like, you gotta have this goal, and you gotta just go with it, you know, until you get there. You know, you can't get halfway through and just be like, okay, I'm done. No, you know, it's like making these videos. It's like, I just want to show people that, you know, this is possible. You can do what you want, you know. It's not, for some, cancer is like the end of the line, but it doesn't have to be that way, you know. If you're unlucky enough to be diagnosed with something that's curable, you know, I think a lot of it's curable now, so thank God for medicine. But, you know, even if you have a real shitty one, you can get out and do these things. Like, my old coach had brain cancer. I think I've talked about him. He was still getting out and doing stuff. He had a brain tumor. You know, it's like, you can do this shit, guys. It's not, but I think, okay, enough with the rambling about that stuff. Mental, you gotta work on mental. And that just comes down to just being better. You know, you have to be disciplined. You can have motivation, but motivation only lasts so long. You know, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta know when it's time to say, hey, you know, we gotta get going. You know, we gotta do something. So it's mental. Another one for me has been the gym, because that's just like my therapy. You know, when I go in the gym, it's like I don't even remember I have cancer, because, you know, I'm putting all my effort towards a goal I have, and I'm so hard set, laser focused on that and achieving that it's like nothing is getting in my way, you know. And so for me, physical exercise, and I think physical exercise should be something that, you know, you should look into. I'm not going to say the way I do it's unhealthy, but I would like to say that there's a very healthy way of exercising, and then there's, you know, like my way. Like, my way is like, I depend on lifting at this point in my life. Like, I need to go out and do that. And it's like just a crutch I have right now. And it has been. It's just, I always turn to it when I need like that space and stuff. But I think there's a way to, you know, go for a run, you know. It's not hard, guys. It's really not. Like, people like to say a lot of stuff's hard. It's really not hard. I know I'm only 20, and I know I've been given such a good and awesome life so far that, you know, I haven't had to struggle for much, if at all anything. You know, I've been blessed my whole life. Still am. You know, cancer to some is a lot. Cancer to me, it's just another, you know, it's another brick for me to place down, you know. So I'm building myself up to the person that I eventually want to become. But again, I'm only 20, so I know, like, it's a lot harder, and everyone's different, you know. But get out and do something, you know. Like, go in the sun. The sun's so good for you. You can tell I don't get enough sun. The only time I get sun is when I go for these damn drives to the gym. Other than that, I'm inside not doing anything. But, you know. So mental and exercise. Those two they go together so well, you know. So those two have been keeping me going. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Like, those are like the only two things that like get me out of bed, you know, when it's hard. Those are what I rely on, you know, my motivation in the gym to look a certain way, and the mental discipline to get out there and just get better, you know. Like, I mean, guys, I feel so good, all things considered. You know, I'm a little pissy and moody from the steroids, the prednisone and all that stuff, but I mean, that they told me that was gonna happen. So I'm more moody and stuff. But other than that, it's like I feel good. You know, I don't wake up every day feeling like death. I can eat so much food. I can drink so much water. I can get out, push myself hard in the gym, you know. I probably push myself way hard. I've said that a lot, but I probably push myself way too hard. But I'm doing it in a way that's responsible and reasonable, and one that won't literally get me killed, you know, from like brain bleeding or anything like that, just because that's one of those things I'm at more of a risk for and stuff. Just the pressure in my head and like getting from weights and stuff. You guys know. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so those two things I think are so important. If I come up with anything else, I'll talk about it. But I think gotta set high goals, you know. Shoot for the moon and land among the stars or something like that. It's one of those. But I'll leave you guys with this quote. I'm probably gonna butcher it, but dreams are only dreams. Yeah, actually, I don't even know the quote, but it's something about dreams. They're only dreams until you like get out of bed or something, you know, like get up and go chase them. So don't forget, chase your dreams, do what you want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Let me see, any updates. Not doing online class. There was just a little too much stupid stuff going on. I don't want to join in class when I'm in getting chemo. You know, that might be selfish of me, but I have cancer, you know. I'm not doing that. Gym's going good. My weight's going up. I'm about 86 kilograms, which is like 188 or so. So at the start of all this, I was like 175, but now I'm like in the morning fasted, I'm like 185 or so. Blood work, the counts are really good. I just got those today. Higher than last cycle, not even close to needing a blood transfusion. And it's this lifting, guys, you know, I don't do anything special. I probably live way more unhealthy than half of you, and I'm, you know, out here with great blood work, all things considered, and kicking ass still. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. But I think that's gonna be all. We'll see if I film any leg stuff. That would be a whole nother video. I won't put that in this. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Today is Wednesday the 30th, so it should come out later today. Have a great rest of the week. A nice, safe, long weekend for those of you that get that. And I will talk to you guys around. Peace out, guys. Stay safe.